Intelligence. Octopuses are highly intelligent 97 maze, and problem-solving experiments have shown evidence of a memory system that can store both short- and long-term memory. 98 young octopuses learn nothing from their parents, as adults provide no parental care beyond tending to their eggs, until the young octopuses hatch. 68-75. In laboratory experiments, octopuses can readily be trained to distinguish between different shapes and patterns. They have been reported to practice observational learning. 99, although the validity of these findings is contested. 97 octopuses have also been observed in what has been described as play, repeatedly releasing bottles or toys into a circular current in their aquariums, and then catching them. 100 octopuses often break out of their aquariums and sometimes into others in search of food. 94. 102. The veined octopus collects discarded coconut shells, then uses them to build a shelter, an example of tool use. 96. Octopuses use camouflage when hunting and to avoid predators. To do this they use specialized skin cells, which change the appearance of the skin by adjusting its color, opacity, or reflectivity. Chromatophores contain yellow, orange, red, brown, or black pigments. Most species have 3 of these colors, while some have 2 or 4. Other color-changing cells are reflective iridophores and white leucophores. 103. This color-changing ability is also used to communicate with or warn other octopuses. 104. Octopuses can create distracting patterns with waves of dark coloration across the body, a display known as the passing cloud. Muscles in the skin change the texture of the mantle to achieve greater camouflage. In some species, the mantle can take on the spiky appearance of algae. In others, skin anatomy is limited to relatively uniform shades of one color with limited skin texture. Octopuses that are diurnal, and live in shallow water, have evolved more complex skin than their nocturnal and deep-sea counterparts. 104. A moving rock trick involves the octopus mimicking a rock, and then inching across the open space with a speed matching that of the surrounding water. 105. Aside from humans, octopuses may be preyed on by fishes, seabirds, sea otters, pinnipeds, cetaceans, and other cephalopods. 106. Octopuses typically hide or disguise themselves by camouflage and mimicry. Some have conspicuous warning coloration aposematism, or dimatic behavior. 104. An octopus may spend 40% of its time hidden away in its den. When the octopus is approached, it may extend an arm to investigate. 66% of Enteroctopus dolphini in one study had scars, with 50% having amputated arms. 106. The blue rings of the highly venomous blue-ringed octopus are hidden in muscular skin folds, which contract when the animal is threatened, exposing the iridescent warning. 107. The Atlantic white-spotted octopus Callisto Octopus macropus turns bright brownish-red with oval, white spots all over in a high-contrast display. 108. Displays are often reinforced by stretching out the animal's arms, fins or web to make it look as big and threatening as possible. 109. Once they have been seen by a predator, they commonly try to escape, but can also use distraction with an ink cloud ejected from the ink sac. The ink is thought to reduce the efficiency of olfactory organs, which would aid evasion from predators that employ smell for hunting, such as sharks. Ink clouds of some species might act as pseudomorphs or decoys that the predator attacks instead. 110. When under attack, some octopuses can perform arm autotomy in a manner similar to the way skinks and other lizards detach their tails. The crawling arm may distract would-be predators. Such severed arms remain sensitive to stimuli and move away from unpleasant sensations. 111. Octopuses can replace lost limbs. 112. Some octopuses, such as the mimic octopus, can combine their highly flexible bodies with their color-changing ability to mimic other, more dangerous animals, such as lionfish, sea snakes, and eels. 113. 114. The diseases and parasites that affect octopuses have been little studied, but cephalopods are known to be the intermediate or final hosts of various parasitic cestodes, nematodes and copepods. 150 species of protistan and metazone parasites have been recognized. 115. The discymid are a family of tiny worms that are found in the renal appendages of many species. 116. It is unclear whether they are parasitic or endosymbionts. Coccidians in the genus Aggregata living in the gut cause severe disease to the host. Octopuses have an innate immune system. Their hemocytes respond to infection by phagocytosis, encapsulation, infiltration, or cytotoxic activities to destroy or isolate the pathogens. The hemocytes play an important role in the recognition and elimination of foreign bodies and wound repair. Captive animals are more susceptible to pathogens than wild ones. 117. A gram-negative bacterium, Vibrio lentis, can cause skin lesions, exposure of muscle and sometimes death. 118.